There's a strange thing that happens the moment you stop forcing life to happen. A door you didn't know existed begins to open, and on the other side of that door, everything you've been running toward, everything you've been fighting for, everything you've been begging for, was already there, waiting. But here's the catch. You'll never see it if you can't stop gripping the wheel so tightly. From the moment we're old enough to dream, we're taught the same thing. Work harder, push more, take control. And if life doesn't give you what you want, make it, force it, chase it until you're exhausted. We are raised to believe control is safety, that the unknown is dangerous, that uncertainty means failure. And so, we live clenched, knuckles white, teeth tight, hearts small. But Carl Jung once said, "What you resist persists, and the more you grip life, the more it slips through your fingers." Here's the paradox. The moment you loosen your grip, the moment you stop needing it all to happen on your timeline, life begins to move. Not because you've given up, but because you've stopped standing in the way. Think of a river. When you fight the current, you exhaust yourself. You get pulled under. But when you trust the water, even when you can't see where it leads, you find yourself arriving exactly where you were meant to go. Trust is not weakness. It's not apathy. It's the highest form of courage, because it requires you to believe in a plan you cannot see. There's a reason the greatest spiritual teachers, across cultures, across time, all talk about surrender. Surrender is not sitting back and doing nothing. It's not waiting for life to happen to you. It's alignment. It's shifting your inner state from fear to faith, from desperation to expectation. When you live in that state, your vibration changes. Your words soften. Your body unclenches. And life, which has been banging on your door all along, finally has the space to walk in. This is what Jung would call synchronicity. The moment your inner world begins to reflect itself in the outer world, the right people, the right ideas, the right opportunities, they find you. But here's the truth that makes people turn away from trust. It usually begins in darkness, when the path makes no sense. You pray for answers and get silence. You take a step forward and the ground disappears beneath you. This is the messy middle, the storm before the calm, the point where you are convinced that life has forgotten you. But the storm is not a punishment. It's positioning. Every closed door is a reroute. Every ending is a beginning in disguise. The reason surrender is so hard is because it feels like dying, not physically, but ego death. The part of you that clings to control believes that if it lets go, you will lose everything. It does not realize that what you are losing is the very thing that's been holding you back. Trust requires the death of the old identity. The self that believed it had to figure it all out alone. The self that was fueled by fear instead of faith. You might be in perfect alignment right now, even though it feels like everything is falling apart. Signs you're in the process. Opportunities you thought were yours fall away. People leave your life without warning. You lose interest in things you once thought were everything. You feel restless, ungrounded, uncertain. To the untrained eye, this looks like failure. But it's not failure, it's clearing. The universe cannot give you what is truly yours until it clears away what was never meant to last. When you trust, everything changes. Your thoughts slow down. You stop making fear-based decisions. You start hearing the quiet, guiding voice inside you. And from there, life begins to unfold. Not in a way you could have planned, but in a way you could never have imagined. Doors open without you knocking. The right place, right time moments become common. The path ahead begins to light up, just enough for the next step. One day something will happen that will make it all make sense. You'll meet someone, you'll receive an opportunity, you'll arrive in a moment so perfect, so aligned, that you'll realize, if you had gotten what you wanted back then, you would have ruined it. You weren't ready. You needed this journey to become the person who could receive it. So if your life feels uncertain right now, if you feel lost, behind, or forgotten, you are not lost. You are being positioned. The more you trust the universe, the more life begins to unfold. Not because life suddenly decides to bless you, but because you finally stop getting in your own way. Let the river carry you. Let the storm clear you. Let life work for you instead of against you. One day, you'll look back and thank the universe for every closed door, because you'll be standing in front of the one that was always meant for you, and you'll finally understand you were never waiting for life. Life was waiting for you to trust it.